I've been dragged by Levi to an undisclosed location here in Putrajaya to check out an EV you buy for the thrills and not for practical reasons. Behind me is Audi's sports EV, the e-tron GT. There are 3 variants of the e-tron GT offered here in Malaysia. The range starts with the e-tron GT Quattro, followed by the e-tron GT Quattro with dynamic package, and the variant we have here, the top of the line RS e-tron GT. To recap, the Audi RS e-tron GT uses a 93 kWh battery which provides a range of up to 495 km on the WLTP test cycle. Powering the car are 2 electric motors, one for the front wheels and one for the rear wheels, and together they produce 598 horsepower and 830 Nm of torque. There's also an overboost function that increases power output to 646 horsepower when launch control is engaged. With launch control active, this car can get from 0 to 100 km an hour in 3.3 seconds.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
As for charging, the RS e-tron GT supports up to 270 kW DC fast charging thanks to its 800-volt architecture. The battery can get from 5% to 80% in just around 23 minutes. There's also a 22 kW onboard AC charger. Now, let's look at 9 cool features on the Audi RS e-tron GT, starting with its platform. The RS e-tron GT is built on the J1 platform, which it shares with the Porsche Taycan. So, you can say that the Audi has a little bit of Porsche DNA. The matrix LED headlights with Audi laser lights do a cool animation sequence when you lock and unlock the car. You also get a couple of parts on the car made from carbon reinforced plastic. You get it on the air channels on the front bumper, the side mirror housing, the lower lip of the door, on the rear diffuser, and the whole roof is made from carbon fiber reinforced plastic. For the front seats, you get heating, which is great for this cold, rainy weather, and you get ventilated seats as well, which is great when the sun comes up and it gets really hot. Audi's virtual cockpit is one of the best instrument clusters in the industry. It measures 12.3 inches in size and allows you to either display the speedometer or full screen Google Maps. Unlike in most EVs, you still get physical air conditioning controls, which is much easier to use compared to those that are built into the infotainment system. You can raise and lower the rear spoiler through the infotainment system. USB-C ports for the rear passengers are neatly hidden away under the center seat. This also means you need shorter cables since the ports are closer to you. When you turn off the car and open the door, the steering wheel moves up and the seat moves back, making it easier to get out. And when you get back in and start the engine, there's no engine, this is an EV. The steering wheel moves back to your position and the seat moves forward back to your position. There are charging ports on both sides of the car, so you can drive into a charge bay however you like. And that actually brings me on to the 5 not so good things about the RS e-tron GT, starting with the charging port. Now, even though the charging ports are found on both sides of the car, only AC charging is available on either side. If you wanted to use the DC charging, then you will have to use the charge port on the passenger side only. These gloss black plastic trims on the front just ruin the aesthetic of the car, I feel. You might be able to find a comfortable seating position at the front, but here at the back, not so much. These seats are adjusted to my seating position and I have very little legroom left. Headroom is still okay, but the under thigh support, there's none actually, because the seats are so low to the floor. And it also doesn't help that these seats are really upright. There's no way to recline these seats any further, so you sit really straight like this, and this whole seating position here, the squatting position, not comfortable. And you also get the center hump, presumably where the battery pack is located. So for the center passenger, there's really no headroom at all, and it's really uncomfortable sitting in the center, given that the seats actually angle upwards towards the edges here. Short distances, okay, but for long distances, no way I'm sitting in this car for long journeys. While EVs like the Hyundai Ioniq 5, Kia EV6, Smart #1, BYD Dolphin, and the cheapest EV in Malaysia, the Neta V, allow you to use the car as a power bank through the V2L feature, this almost ringgit 1 million EV doesn't. Disappointing. Using the wireless charger in the RS e-tron GT is a struggle just because of the way that Audi designed it. It's on the side here, and for larger phones like mine, it's really a struggle to get the phone in position. And it's just as difficult to get the phone out because you have to like wiggle it and move it around, budge and... Thanks Audi. Thanks for the seamless experience.
Why?
And finally, we come to the price. The Audi e-tron GT starts from 588,000 ringgit with this top-of-the-range RS e-tron GT model going for 793,000 ringgit. Now, that's about the same price as a Porsche Taycan Turbo. And in my opinion, the Porsche is prettier looking and it has a more elegant design. Well, that's the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. And now I have to go find Lavanya and ask her to take me back to the office so I can catch you guys in the next one. Ciao! I swear to God, this car is difficult to get in and out. If I knew this earlier, I would have put another bad about this car. I'm walking.